Now, I'd be really interested to see if anybody else has heard about this film or if has even seen it. The film that I saw today was called Innocence, and I had not seen a single trailer or any kind of promotion for this film other than this poster right here. And what really piqued my interest about seeing this film today was the fact that one of the people that were in the film was an actress by the name of Kelly Reilly, and I really like her as an actress. Ever since she was in Flight, I know she's in the Sherlock Holmes movies, and she was in Heaven is for Real, and she's been in some other films that I can't think about right now that I've actually witnessed. I really like her as an actress, but I had no idea what this film was about, and from the poster, it looked like it was going to be something quite terrible. But I was just really curious, so out of curiosity, I saw this film today, and it also stars a young actress by the name of Sophie Curtis, who I've seen some other movies with her before in the past, but I just can't remember at this time. But she's a very beautiful woman, I have to say, and a very likable actress. She stars as a young woman who loses her mother in a freak accident during the time that they're going surfing. So 4 months later, her and her father move into the city of New York, and she starts to go to this prep school, and there's some really weird, eerie things that start happening to her as she starts to attend this school. Not only does she meet some friends, she makes some lady friends, and she meets a nice cute guy, and they become lovers, and all that cheesy stuff starts to happen that most of these things do happen in these kind of stories. Now, this is based on a novel of some kind, though I have never heard about it. And after watching the movie, I really care not to ever really know about it. But you know what? This movie wasn't terrible. To my surprise, it wasn't a terrible movie. Because I think for the first hour, it had like this dream-like quality to it that was very hypnotic and mysterious. I was always wondering what was all going to happen in this film. How was this all going to make sense? And would the ending pay off? And that was what I was hoping for. I hope we at least get something interesting to think about near the end. Sadly, yeah, that doesn't happen. But I really do appreciate the first hour, because in the first hour, I felt like people were trying. Kelly Reilly plays this school nurse, and she's really creepy in the movie. The whole idea of this film is kind of creepy, but where it goes is pretty typical, and yeah, it's pretty bad. You know, it's I don't know how true it is to the actual book. But, you know, from that first hour, I was like hoping that we would get something really quite unique and different from most young adult novels or movie stories and stuff like that. And the love story's not so bad. It's okay. I like some avenues that this movie took. It is PG-13, and at times it did feel a little, it was quite violent, I should say, and a little more sexual than I was expecting for a PG-13 movie where it goes, though I would have almost rather seen this as an R-rated movie, like an R-rated horror film mixed in with the sex and stuff like that. I think it would have been more compelling for the characters. It would have felt more justified than what we actually got in this film. The movie does play it more safe in the PG-13 realm, even though it kind of goes out of that just a little bit at times. But overall, the movie is quite forgettable, and I don't blame the cast. I think the cast does a very good job, and some of the direction is quite nice. It does fit some of the scenes in the film. It does feel quite eerie, and I was a little creeped out every once in a while. But, you know, in the end, it didn't have a really amazing payoff for the ending. I couldn't believe it. I was like, really? That's where you're going to go? You're going to take that route, and that's the ending we're going to get with this film. And then it just leaves it up in the air, like, where's this going to go from now? I don't know if anybody else is talking about this movie or is even aware of this film, so I imagine that this is the last we're going to hear about it. If they do make sequels, I imagine they'll probably go straight to video. I don't know why this movie actually ever got released, because I don't know who they were promoting this to, because they really did no promotion at all. At least all the times that I go to the theater, I never saw a single trailer to this movie. So anyways, you know, the movie is quite forgettable, even though I felt like the first hour had something to say and was really compelling to get me to actually care about the characters for a while, until the last half an hour when it just falls flat on its face and becomes every movie that you see nowadays that are kind of tackling stuff about love and sex and murder and horror and whatever else this movie is trying to say for the young adults. But I think it should have took more chances and went for the R rating and had more fun with the gore and all that stuff. But the movie played this too safe, and I can't recommend it, even though for a while I thought I was going to recommend this film. I just can't recommend it. In the end, it's pretty disappointing. And that's even saying that I had no expectations. I didn't know what I was going to get into. Though I have to say, the young actress, Sophie Curtis, if she gets a stronger script, I think she'll do a better job in her future as an actress. I think she does have a future as an actress. And of course, Kelly Riley is always good in anything she does. She was watchable in this movie, even though near the end, she really has nothing much to do at the end, and it just becomes stupid and ridiculous. So I can't recommend this movie, but you know, if you're interested and you want to go see it, it's up to you, the viewer. I'm not going to recommend it to you. There's much better films out there that deal with young love and horror and whatever else this film is trying to do. And for that, I'm going to give Innocence a slight 2 stars out of 4. That's it. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter and I'm on Facebook, and please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. Also go to Long Beach Acting and Film Association right here on Facebook and Twitter. Please also go to MoviePod.com, and if you've enjoyed this video review, please click right here. Subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, a wonderful night, and a wonderful life, and I'll talk to you in my next movie review. Bye everyone, and peace be with you, my friends.